Good afternoon, everyone. Today is a beautiful day for a food review. I'm Anya, and I am here at McDonald's, as you can see behind me, and I am reviewing the Grand Mac today. McDonald's came out with two new sandwiches, the Mac Jr. and the Grand Mac, which are two variations of the classic Big Mac. The Grand Mac, as I've gotten today, is basically 2 quarter-pound patties in the normal Big Mac format. So instead of having the 1/8 pound patties, we now have quarter-pound patties. So we have double the amount of meat, double the amount of toppings, and double the amount of special sauce. So let's try it out. Here, got the classic McDonald's bag. This cost $5.29. I don't know how much that is with tax, but here in Michigan, 6% tax. You can do the math. Boy, it is huge, and look at all of that grease. Kind of gross, but kind of yummy at the same time. I'm a Big Mac connoisseur, for those of you that don't know. I am actually addicted to Big Macs. I can come out and say that freely. Every time I'm up at school and there was a long night of partying or something of that type of thing, I'm always finding myself at the McDonald's drive-thru ordering a Big Mac meal, medium Big Mac meal, and a McChicken, and that's my comfort food. So Big Macs are a big part of my life. So this Grand Mac, I was ultra excited to do. So let's open this up. Extremely greasy is what I'm going to show. Cheese, oh my god, this is huge. I don't know if you guys know, well, I feel like everyone knows how big the actual Big Mac is, and like, in my opinion, I don't think it's that big. I think the name doesn't do it justice. It's like a medium Mac, but this is an actual Big Mac. Oh my lord. Look at that. Look at that. Literally, let me compare that to my face. Like, close to the size of my face. I got a big head, so I don't know. So as I can see in here, I see a lot of cheese, at least 2 slices, and they usually just give you 1 slice in the normal Big Mac. Let's see. Yeah, looks like a Big Mac to me, just really big. So let's take a bite of this. God, I'm so excited. Damn, that's good. Alright. Off the bat, the bread tastes a tiny bit different. I don't know if it's just my imagination, but the bread looks a little darker than it usually is. I don't know if it's a new recipe or what. It probably isn't. It's just a bigger version of their normal recipe. It tastes a little bit different. I like it though. It tastes good. Also, look at all that Big Mac sauce. It's like oozing out of there. That's delicious. Tastes like a Big Mac. It's just really big, and I think it's way more filling. If I ate the whole thing, I'm not going to, because you know what? It's spring break, and despite me having nothing better to do than to sit and do food reviews, I still want to watch the waistline. You know, so I'm just not going to finish the whole thing, but I will take one next bite just to assess the situation a little bit further. Damn, guys. That's good. Alright, I gotta close this up before I start eating anymore, because I don't want to do that to myself. So, let's clean up a little bit. Got some sesame seeds on my brand new jeans. They don't belong there. Alright, spilled some lettuce. That's casual. Let's throw it out the window, shall we? Or out the door. Lock the doors. Okay, so my overall review of this, as you know, like I've said before, I love Big Macs. I thought that was delicious. I thought it was awesome, and I think that McDonald's is really smart for coming out with 2 alternative sizes, because me personally, a Big Mac doesn't really fill me up. I mean, maybe it's just because I have a really big appetite, or like a fast metabolic. I don't know what I have. But when I eat just a Big Mac with fries, I find myself wanting more, which is why I usually order a Big Mac plus a McChicken. So I think that's amazing that they came out with that, because now if I ever want to order a Big Mac again, I think I'll just go with the Grand Mac and skip the McChicken and just get the Grand Mac. And also, we didn't mention this before, but the Mac Jr., I've had that before. That's what I've been eating a lot of lately at school. And I think that's amazing too, because there's always those times where we just want like a little bit of a nibble of the Big Mac. And even though the Mac Jr. is still a decent sized sandwich, I like that it's a smaller variation when you don't want the entire Big Mac. So I think that McDonald's is really smart for doing this promotion. I'm very upset that it's for a limited time only. That's the only downside about it. Maybe McDonald's will realize that we like these little variations, because let's think about it. Burger King, they have the Whopper Jr. They've always had the Whopper Jr. and they stick with that on the menu. So I think that McDonald's should do the same thing. Maybe not keep the Grand Mac, because the Grand Mac's a little bit excessive. It's too big. Let's admit it. It's really big and greasy. So I think that they should keep the Mac Jr. with the Big Mac and maybe mock what Burger King already does. And I think Wendy's does that too, a junior cheeseburger, whatever they have. So I think that McDonald's should definitely keep the Mac Jr. just to please customers like me, long-term girls. So my overall score from 1 to 10 for this Big Mac, Grand Big Mac, as I'll say Mac Jr., is about a 9.5. The 0.5 that's missing, that it's lacking in, that's just the grease. But you know what? Let's give it a 10, because the grease is what makes it McDonald's. The grease is what makes it Americana, what makes it so delicious. So I hope you guys enjoyed that food review. I hope it was really helpful. Comment down below what you want to see next, and also vote on my polls on Twitter, because I always have those up. It was nice seeing you guys. Have a great week, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.